All right, so you're a fan of Justin Bieber's, and he just started following you on today, right? He just started following you?
Like any good pop star, Billie Eilish knows what to do when a bra is thrown at her on stage. Strut around with it dangling from your finger, of course. She was bounding through the second song of her set, The Slithery Lunch, when a few undergarments rained onto the stage. It was but one acknowledgement of affection from the disciples in a sold-out crowd that actively bounced, fist-pumped, and mimicked Eilish's hand gestures for 90 unrelenting minutes. The multiple Grammy and Oscar winner, 22, unveiled her spectacular in-the-round production at Baltimore's CFG Bank Arena Friday, the first U.S. date of her Hit Me Hard and Soft tour. Eilish will play arenas around the country through December, performing multiple nights in several cities, before heading to Australia and Europe in 2025. The football field-sized stage of this new tour is her multimedia playground, a slick behemoth featuring a lighted cube with a floating platform for Eilish to perch atop, speakers that dip from their suspensions, scooped-out sections for the band, and busy video screens blasting to every side of the venue. As the brisk show tapered to its finale, Eilish sat at one end of the stage, the arena glowing in Barbie pink lights, and spilled out the first whispery words of What Was I Made For? She hasn't disregarded the depth of the song, despite its ubiquity, and this live version infuses the weeper with the pulse of a drumbeat, turning the award-winning song into a soaring arena power ballad. In her mismatched tube socks, backward baseball cap, and dark jersey bearing number 72, Eilish looked like the sportiest spice of her generation. But the biker shorts and fishnets capping her casual cool look truly exemplified the Eilish touch. There is no artifice to her, no questioning her level of sincerity when she tells fans at the end of the show, "I will always cherish you. I will always fight for you." No doubting her level of commitment as she builds into the roar of the greatest. No probing the reason behind her wrinkled nose smile after romping through the pyro-spewing NDA. Eilish lays out who she is, and that vulnerability is rewarded with a fan base that heeds her command for a minute of silence so she can loop her vocals for a beautifully layered wildflower and spring into the air during the blooping keyboard riff of Bad Guy. For this tour behind her third album, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Eilish, whose top band was minus brother Phineas, off doing promotion for his new solo album, pulls equally from her trio of studio releases. She lures fans into her goth club for Happier Than Ever's oxytocin and swaggers through Therefore I Am. Her 2019 debut album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go?, is represented with a blitz of lasers and the murky vibe of Bury a Friend and a piano-based Everything I Wanted, which found Eilish loping around the inside of the stage gates to brush hands with fans, and her current release, which flaunts the soulful strut that roils into a pop banger aka L'amour de ma vie, as well as the most sumptuous song in Eilish's catalog, the show-closing Birds of a Feather, received numerous spotlight moments. Eilish adeptly balances the 9-inch nails-inspired industrial beats of Chihiro with the swoony ocean eyes, her voice ping-ponging from under the swarm of sounds, from her club hits to the honeyed tone of her ballads.